The Ogun State Governor, Dr. Abiodun, led other top government officials, both at the state and federal levels, to tour the affected areas. In the delegation were the Minister of State for the Environment and the Minister of Water Resources and Sanitation. Although residents claimed the flooding was caused by the release of water from the Ogun Dam, the minister said the problem is multifaceted and that nobody can ascertain the cause until the committee conducts findings on the immediate and remote causes of the perennial flooding. The delegation visited sites of the flooding, which has sent many homeowners and their families away from their properties.
This is a clear demonstration of a responsive administration. When you bring something to the attention of Mr. President, and within 24 hours, he has dispatched 2 top relevant ministers to come over to Ogun State to come and have an on-the-spot assessment of the situation and revert back to him. We will ensure that a comprehensive study is carried out so we can identify the immediate, the remote, and what we need to do to put in place a sustainable solution so this does not happen again.
According to the Minister of State for the Environment, the federal government is committed to finding a lasting solution to the challenge by working closely with the state government and residents of the affected areas.
From the perspective of the Federal Minister of Environment, first thing we are going to do is to immediately commission a comprehensive study of this place so that we fully understand what we need to do. What we need to do with Ogun River, and I'm sure my brother, the Minister for Water Resources, will also support us. What do we need to do with the dams? How do we ensure that we expand our drainages and lift our roads? And then also our people to change their habits and be more environmentally responsible.
We are leaving those stone unturned to try to see how we can provide solutions to this. The committee is made up of different expertise that are working. The palliatives, which my brother was talking about, are also members of this committee. Environment and other agencies are also members of this committee. We know that the climate change problem is global, not only Nigeria. It has come and it is with us. We are trying to see how we can live with it and solve the challenge that comes with it.
Governor Abiodun says his government has already begun taking steps to address the problem, including the rechannelization of drainages in the community. He also warned that any structure built on a drainage channel will be pulled down to allow for the free flow of water.
In the course of, our driving around, we saw some buildings that were actually built on a channel that's meant to channelize the Ogun River into the lagoon. Such buildings will not stand. For us to have a permanent solution, we must appreciate the fact that there will be some pain. I know the ministers may not want to tell you that, but me as your governor, I can tell you that for free. We are going to immediately embark on how to increase the level of the arterial roads, believing that once we do that, that is why Engineer Kisana is here, the Honorable Commissioner for Works. That itself will form some sort of embankment that will reduce the chances of, the flooding and the effect of the flooding.
To the residents of Isheri, both in Lagos and Ogun State, I want to please implore you that we should be patient. The government has come to our rescue, so we should look at this as a rallying call that we should support them. We should give them all the necessary support they need to bring this our plight to a end, and we hope that it won't reoccur again.
Many residents who would not want to appear before the camera appear not to be satisfied with the visit and promises made, because according to them, This is not the first time such a visit is taking place. They want a specific timeline for the promised solutions, and until that happens, they say they will continue to manage the problem all by themselves. Oba Adeoye, Arise News, Lagos.